Welcome to Champagne Chat, where the crown stays straight and the glass stays full. See, today's episode is more personal for me. Why? Because I know someone else can be relatable to what I'm getting ready to say. See, today we're talking about the woman and the man behind the title. I'm talking about the woman and the man behind the title. I'm talking about when the title and the role fades away, do you still reclaim who you are? Who are you behind those titles? See, I heard something the other day and I heard it and I listened to it. And I was like, wow, I just talked to someone about this because I was saying so many times we're in a position where we're always, doing things and being things for people and places and spaces. But when do we really have time for self? Like when we actually sit back and think about it, do we really make time for self? And someone asked, well, what is time for self? I mean, time for self can be whatever makes you feel good, whatever brings you peace. Hell, time for self could be sitting in your bonnet and your moo. Fellas, if you want to sit with a t-shirt and some shorts on around the house and just watch sport and not answer the phone, that could be time for self. It doesn't necessarily mean that you got to go out and do something real crazy, but it can be something real casual. But what I'm saying is, outside of being a mother and a father and a friend, or an employee, or just a leader at all, the one who keeps it all together or keeps it all together for everyone, even when he or she feels like everything is falling apart, that's the person that we need to sit quiet with. That's the person that we need to actually see in the mirror and check and say, who are we outside of these titles when everything else fades? Sometimes we get so wrapped up in being who we were supposed to be for everyone else that we forget who we really are. See, this episode is about really finding and rediscovering who we are outside of those roles. It's about the woman and the man you become in between it all. I'm talking about in between being that mother, that father, that friend, that brother, that sister. I'm talking about the woman and the man who still have dreams. I'm talking about the one who still feels deeply. I'm talking about the one who deserves softness. And men, don't ever think that you can't get a little tender. Because, yeah, you deserve softness too, just as women do. Not only that, even when she used to being strong. Because, see, we always trying to be the strong person for everybody. But we can't be everything for everybody. We got to also understand that with these titles, those titles going to come with some distractions that's going to get us off course. And I'm talking about getting us off course from really redefining who we are. Because, see, every title that I carry, it comes with weight. It comes with pressure. It comes with expectations. But it doesn't tell the whole story of who Janie is. Because outside of me being a mom and a wife, a sister, a granddaughter, a daughter, guess what? I'm still Janie. So Janie name alone has to hold some type of weight outside of those titles. So I'm learning to love the woman beneath those responsibilities and the expectations and the roles that I juggle. Why? Because I deserve to put more into me, pour into me, because she, not only me, men as well, deserves to be seen too. So if you want more of this episode, let me let you know. Tune in. Tune into this part of Champagne Chats where we talk about being authentic. We talked about being raw. We talk about being real. And also the beauty of rediscovering who you are. So ladies, always make sure that your crown is straight. Men, make sure that your glass is always full. And tune in to your next episode of Champagne Chats. Cheers.